Hey, everyone. Suzanne Taylor King here for Monday, 10 a.m. I'm only 3 minutes late today. I just had the most amazing meeting with my expansion lab members that we do the first Monday of every month. And wow, let me tell you, everybody's up to some incredible things. We shared wins and we had some great breakout rooms. So today, let's jump in. Today is about unlocking your brand voice with AI and video sales letter frameworks combined. And if you are here live, let me know what video sales letters look like for you. Are you doing them? Do you have the one? Do you use video on your website? Do you use video in your Facebook group? I'm sharing this right now in my Facebook group. If you're not there, please join me. That's where I share all the bonuses for these video trainings in the Idea Lab for entrepreneurs. So let's jump in to today's training. Today, this is really important for your brand, big or small. This is something every brand needs to master. How to craft magnetic, authentic brand voice messages and supercharge it with AI using video sales letter principles. Now, today's live training is going to be packed. Get your pen, get your notebook, because this combination of using your authentic voice, magnetic messaging, magnetic storytelling in a video sales letter framework is all the persuasion you're ever going to need in your business. So I'm going to walk you through 2 live exercises today to help you apply this instantly, because theory is one thing, but without actually putting it into action, well, what good does that do you? None. And if you stay till the end of this video, I have amazing free resources for you. And if you comment in the Idea Lab for Entrepreneurs version of this video, you will get all the bonuses, which is usually prompts and a Google Sheet and more amazing stuff that I create after this video with the help of AI. So, hey, Justin, thanks for tuning in. So here's the big idea. Most brands out there sound very generic, but the brands that stand out, they have clear, consistent emotional voice that builds trust and makes people want to connect. And of course, buy. Trust equals buy. So when you're thinking about your own brand voice, I want you to understand that AI can help you not only shape this voice faster and smarter while keeping it still very, very human and unique. If you follow my personal page on Facebook or me on LinkedIn, I routinely share stories. Those stories are written by AI. They're my stories with my truth and my bullet points, but I'm not a great writer. AI makes me a better writer and a more unique storyteller. And today I'm going to show you how to combine AI tools with a proven VSL, video sales letter framework, to create the brand voice that not only attracts, but also sells what you do. Well, that's key, right? So without a clear brand voice, here's what happens. You waste content because it doesn't resonate. And we've all had that, content that falls flat, emails that fall flat, even conversations that fall flat. You confuse your audience because you're always selling something different because nothing's sticking. Yeah, that was me. You miss out on sales because people buy from brands they trust And trust is built with a clear voice that's consistent year after year after year. And the right approach can cut through that noise, build a loyal audience like I have in the last 2 to 3 years, and drive real engagement and sales. Now, I could care less about likes and follows and comments. I want people who send me a message after this training and say, holy crap, that was good. And I need to create that for my business. Well, guess what? You can work with me for 30 short days and actually create your authentic brand voice with AI and your video sales letter script. And it's done. You record it. You're good to go. So, the core principles of this VSL framework that I'm talking about, 3 simple steps, and it's a flywheel and you're going to love it. So first thing, content expansion. You're going to speak beyond your niche. Don't preach to the choir. Attract new audiences with universal themes. Now, what does that look like, you may ask? So I work with a lot of coaches. I also work with a lot of doctors, a lot of dentists, a lot of attorneys, a lot of community founders. So if I was speaking to just one of those, my message wouldn't resonate like it does with that wide variety of people. So instead of job title, I speak to emotional niches, the way people are feeling, what they want to accomplish. And that's a common theme across many different industries. Then making the algorithm work for you. When you optimize your voice and you are consistent posting on social media, it doesn't mean you're going to get more follows and more likes. You will, but people start to notice you. And that's all this is about. People knowing your name. The human brain can remember 100 people. The human brain that can remember 100 people and what they do for a living. And, oh, that's Daniel. And, oh, that's Justin. And they do this, this, and this. Well, guess what? If 1,000 people know your name and what you do, oh, now you can see the ripple effect of that. So by being in front of more people, doesn't matter if they like, doesn't matter if they comment, they see your name and they see what you're doing, you have more people remember you. And if I can only remember 100 people and follow up with 100 people at a time in my brain and keep those people straight, well, if I have 10,000 people, if I'm one of their 100, I'm on to something. And I want you to understand that's how social media is meant to work. It's not for vanity metrics. It's for more online authority. So more people know you and know what you do. Then you can grow while you're selling. You can create content that educates and sells at the same time. Magical to put out an educational post that drives someone to message you or contact you or buy from you. And you're expanding your brand while you're generating revenue. Sounds smart to me. Now, let's do this first exercise. We're going to do a quick AI-powered exercise together. And you're going to open ChatGPT or any other AI tool and type this prompt. Describe my brand as if it were a person. List personality traits, tone, and style. And if you've been using ChatGPT for a while, it's going to know the answer to this. Now, if you're new to ChatGPT, you can still do this by sharing your website and sharing your LinkedIn profile. Hey, Gordon, thanks for hopping on live. So when you share this prompt, I'll read it again. Describe my brand as if it were a person. List personality traits, tone, and style. Now, when you do this, take a minute and look at the output. Pick 3 to 5 traits that feel right for you. Drop them in the comments if you want to share. This gives you the foundation of your brand voice. And what's really fun about this, if you've been using ChatGPT for a while, it does know these things about you based on what you put into it, the questions that you ask, and the content that you create. So this is really a cool opportunity to learn your brand voice, tone, and style, and that those personality traits. If you want to go a little farther, take the 16 personalities assessment. It's a really great assessment for entrepreneurs, and take that and you can add that in to that AI prompt. Authentic, raw, real, polarizing, visceral. Ooh, Gordon. Awesome. Love it. Love it. All right, here's AI exercise number 2. And don't worry, if you're over in the Idea Lab for entrepreneurs, I will post both of these exercises in the comments of this video. So if you missed it, head over to the Idea Lab and it'll be in the comments as soon as we wrap up today. So exercise number 2, to rewrite a social media post of yours. This is the level up. This is the, this is the way to really challenge yourself to be bolder and more authentic. Take a recent post that you've written, not AI written, something that you wrote. Paste that into your AI tool, right in this same thread that we're using, and say, rewrite this post to sound more funny, professional, warm, inspiring. Pick one. Pick one. And you could even go so far as to pick a post that inspires you and rewrite it in your tone of voice. So Gordon's was authentic, raw, real, polarizing, visceral. You could take someone else's post and have it rewrite in a real, polarizing, visceral manner, Gordon. Really incredible. Now, when you rewrite someone else's post, you're not copying. You're using their post as inspiration. And I even say that to ChatGPT. Use this post as inspirational for the post I want to create about this same topic. I do not want a copy of this post, but I want something in this vein, in this theme. I want it to be funnier. I want it to be bolder, whatever you're looking for, right? And check out what different AI versions give you as a response. Which one feels more aligned with your voice? Is it visceral or is it polarizing? This exercise helps you explore different emotional angles to find your true voice. I used to just say bold, and bold wasn't quite me. So then learning about my voice and learning what resonated with my ideal clients, bold, challenging the status quo, took it to a whole new level. So experimenting with those different emotional angles is key. And if you don't have the right words for your emotional angles, go to Google and look up an emotion wheel and start picking different emotions. And that will give you different, you could rewrite a LinkedIn post 7, 8, 10 different ways and have content for days, just hitting on different emotional cues. And what I love about this, and I have a workflow that's going to be coming soon. And this workflow takes a LinkedIn post or Facebook post and rewrites it in 7 different storytelling formats. And you would never know it was the same post. And that's exciting to me when you can think of different ways to say what you want to say what resonates with your ideal client. You're going to reach more people. So think about it. The way you're saying something right now is going to resonate with a certain percentage of people. If you say that same thing 10 different ways for different types of clients, meaning they know you, they don't know you, they don't know they have a problem, or maybe they do know they have a problem. And if you say the same thing 10 different ways, you're going to have 10 times more clients, 10 times more conversations, and I would argue be able to charge 10 times more than you're currently charging. All right, so now how do we combine the two with a video sales letter? Let's practice the video sales letter style hook. Prompt AI with this. Write a 30-second video script with a hook introducing my brand voice. Make it intriguing, make it emotional, and curiosity driven. Okay, here it is again. Write a 30-second video script hook introducing my brand. Make it intriguing, educational, emotional, curiosity driven. And read the output back to yourself. Does it pull you in? Does it make you want to keep watching? That's the power of blending emotion, story, and promise. That's the core of a video sales letter magic. Now, you combine all of this with my AI tools and a kick-ass community and your brand voice and how to do a video sales letter and replays of my magnetic storytelling framework. And holy crap, you combine all that together, you're going to be a rock star. And I love it. Yes, Violet, VSL is how I closed a 240K account. Yes, of course, because the framework of a video sales letter is meant to hook, tell you a story, explain the product, explain the value, explain your problem, and then sell the solution. And if you're loving this and you want to go deeper, I'm here. I put together a guide on building your brand voice. Just comment yes in the comments, and I will DM you the link after this live. And we'll go into, in this guide, how to craft your voice guidelines a little deeper. I'll share these 3 activities with you and align your visuals. I love visuals of brands. I love visuals in pitch decks. I love visuals in sales letters. And when you have a visual of your process, your offer, let me tell you the difference. I posted a visual of my magnetic storytelling framework, 5-step framework, posted it on LinkedIn. A post about that framework, just a written post, got 300 impressions. No more than 300, right up against 300. The visual of the brand story framework, 3,500 impressions. Now, remember what I said at the beginning of this video. It doesn't matter likes. It doesn't matter comments. It's more people seeing you and what you're doing. And I will post a visual all day long if 3,500 people see it. And if the platform of your choice is willing to show it to more people, you've hit the nail on the head there, because that's the game that we're playing on social media. And I'm not sure I like the game so much, but I do like, for people who know me, like me, trust me, follow me, I want to make sure more of those people are seeing my content, right? Yes. Yes. Oh, thank you, Gordon. You're a rock star too. So let's wrap up. Clear brand voice equals stronger connection. AI can help you scale and refine it with those activities that I mentioned today, and using video sales letter principles to make your content more engaging, more profitable. Drop your questions below. I will come back and answer them. And as always, thank you for joining. Remember, your voice freaking matters. And we want more people to hear your voice. And if you have to make a graphic of your offer to have more people hear your voice, do it. If you need a welcome video in your Facebook group done in a certain format that's going to have more people buy your offer, do it. I resisted that for years. But do what works. And if you do what works, I promise you, your results will be different. And yes, Angelina, great question. An example of a video sales letter. So think about on a sales page, and you've landed on thousands of them, I'm sure, with a video. That's a video sales letter. Sometimes they're short. Sometimes they're, 8 minutes long. Sometimes you can do a webinar, an hour-long workshop in the structure of a video sales letter. What I'm doing right now, this live, is in the structure of a video sales letter. So I'll go over, and I can share a document on this too. If you want the document that's a video sales letter structure, just comment video VSL in the comments and I will send that to you. I already have it made. It's a Google document. So the typical structure of a video sales letter is an intro, a hook, an intro, that's you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Facebook Live, right? The next is a big idea. That's where I expose the truth. Hey, here's the truth. Most brands out there sound generic, but the brands that stand out have a clear voice. That's my big idea for this training today. And guess what? You can't really argue with it because you know it's true. That's key. You don't want people arguing with your big idea. So make it something universal. Next, you set up the problem. That's when I said, without a clear brand voice, here's what happens. And I give you some examples of that make you go, yep, I do that. Yup, I waste content. Yup, I confuse my audience. Yup, I miss out on sales. So that problem setup, I've gotten you to agree with me that that's your problem. Okay, so now you're still here. You've come on the video. You've understood my hook. You understand the value. You understand you do have the problem I'm solving today on this video. And then I give you some solutions. And that is when I gave you the 3 prompts to try with AI and those exercises, right? Then I give you a soft offer. If you're loving this and you want to go deeper, I'm here. I've put together a free guide on video sales letters. Drop VSL in the comments and I will send that to you. Make sure you're in the Idea Lab and you'll get all these bonuses in the comments. Then wrap up call to action. And that framework, you can see how that framework could be 8 minutes. It could be 80 minutes. It could be, if you structure your workshops like that, you're going to sell more. If you structure a 3-day challenge like that, you're going to sell more. And little tip from a 3-day challenge that I just really absorbed my last 3-day challenge, and I've done 100 of them. Sell on day 2 because not as many people attend on day 3. I don't know why I didn't have that down. But anyway, Video sales letters can be used for Facebook Lives, for YouTube videos. It's the structure that's important. And if you're teaching a longer workshop, Jenny, Angelina, if you're teaching that longer workshop in this formula, there's some other things to include, which are in my document as well. Things like testimonials and social proof and, case study examples. And there's nothing worse than going to a workshop or a webinar or listening to a live like this, and it's not of value. And what I mean by being of value is, did you pick up a pen today and write something down that you didn't already know? If the answer is yes, give me a yes in the comments. I would love that. Words of affirmation are my jam. But you need to do the same thing. You need to be of such value for the people listening to you or the groups that you're participating in or wherever you're showing up. Make me think. Make me pick up a pen and write something down. And don't hold all that to yourself. Let it out into the world. And I promise you, you'll make more money and you'll have a lot more fun. All right. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to June, and I have a jacket on. So let's go. Let's make this month great, incredible, and I hope you all hit your sales goals with a video sales letter. Have a great day, everyone.